Hello, let's do Wordle for Thursday, November 27th. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's play. And yesterday we spun the wheel and it said to start with fluid. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, wow, there's an I fourth. Okay. Whenever there's an I fourth, I always like to try IIC. Now, civic always comes to mind, or mimic, but I'd prefer not to repeat another letter if I don't have to. Now, what is it that I can do then? There's something I like. I can't do the D, so I can't do livid. Also can't do the L. I mean, I could, but what would be the point? Ooh, I just thought of Sonic. That's better, I think. It tests the IC at the end, and SO and N are great letters. Tonic. I like the T better than the S. Let's do tonic. Okay, it doesn't end in C. Does it end in the T then? Like visit. Okay, that allows me to do the double I. Okay, so it's not double I today, but it does end in IT. So what does that? Oh, I wonder if we're doing like an AIT or something. What does that? Okay, I don't think that works. Would it be like an E and then IT? We know we can't repeat the I. Or an A? I'm waiting for something to pop out in my head here. Parrot, clearly. We have the R. We have M. I'm wondering if we actually start with a vowel. Like admit, but there's no D. Is there something like that? Arpit. or would we start with E, I-T? M-pit? M-bit? Nothing's popping out. What else can I do? There's equip. Equit. There's like equitable. But I don't think equit is a word. Acquit is... No, acquit has the C. Right? Yeah, that looks way better, right? E-C-Q-U-I-T? Shoot, what are I doing? I wonder if there's like one word left. And I just have to find it. Rapid. There's just so many letters left. Common ones. Can I do an R second? Maybe I didn't think about AIT enough. Like, great. I'm pretty sure great is only Grate. I'm pretty sure. Prate. I don't think it's this. M. I don't know. No U, no O. I liked this R second until I didn't. I don't think you can do EIT. I'm gonna see if it'll accept great. I really don't think this is how you spell it in a normal way, but maybe there is an acceptable word and it'll give me some info. Nope. Okay. I haven't thought of anything I can even guess. Gate is just G-A-I-T, I think. Like your gate, like the way you walk. Obviously, a gate that you open and close, G-A-T-E. I was just thinking about if there was like a G-H, but... What is it? Is it going to be Thanksgiving related? Doesn't seem like it. They haven't been doing that for Wordle. Ambit. Like gambit without the G. I've got a zit. Let's look at this form again. AIT or EIT. Rabbit without two B's. I'm almost positive rabbit has two B's. I am. Arit, apit. How am I not seeing this word? K-I-T-A-Z-I-T. Abit, amit. Agit. Okay, what about E? Remit. Remit. Okay, finally. All right. Just had to go through the letters in my head a few times. Cool. Yeah, remit. That was hard to think of with what I had. And it's not exactly the most common words. I mean, I know what it means. Like you remit. Oh, actually, do I know exactly what it means? I'm not confident I do. It has something to do with payments, right? But what's like you just to remit a payment to make the payment? Let me look it up. Let's look up remit. Cancel, refrain from exacting or inflicting a debt or punishment. The excess of the sentence over 12 months was remitted. Send money in payment or as a gift. The income they remitted to their families. Okay, so that's the definition I was thinking. Sending a payment. In British English, the task or area of activity officially assigned to an individual organization. The committee was becoming caught up in issues that did not fall within its remit. An item referred to someone for consideration. A remit on the question failed. Interesting. It's interesting that British English has more uses for the word than American English does. Okay. So remit can mean to cancel a debt or to pay off a debt at the same time. Okay. Interesting. Let's spin our wheel and see what we're going to start with tomorrow before we do anything else. What's it going to be? Cavell, suggested by Kelly Santini. That's a fun word. Kvell. Imagine if that's the answer tomorrow. All right. And now we will check with the bot to see how we did. I'm really curious if there was anything other than remit. The answer was remit. And we started with fluid. Already down to 86 words. It likes satin. Kind of likes train, stain, stare. I didn't think of stare. All right, I did tonic. Is that in the list? Surprisingly, no. Okay. Tonic is what I did. Tonic was 2.733 guesses. All right. It's suggesting a stir. Wow, I would never have thought of a stir. Apparently, ambit is a word. Wait, is ambit? Ambit's on the answer list? What does that mean? I joked that it was like gambit. Maybe it's another case of me mispronouncing. The scope, extent, or bounds of something within the ambit of federal law. No, I'm saying it right. Here. Ambit. Okay, I don't know that I've ever heard that word before. All right, we got to learn that one. A stir, atria, like the plural of atrium. Batik. Ooh, wow, we're learning all sorts of words today. Batik. Am I saying that right? Batik. A method originally used in Java of producing colored designs on textiles by dyeing them, having first applied wax to the parts to be left undyed. Cloth that has been dyed using the batik method. Interesting. I think I've seen these patterns before. I just didn't know what it was called. All right. Habit, merit. Habit might have been a word I was trying to think of. Petite, remit, retie, stare, strip, and visit. I guessed visit because it was the only, it just came to mind straight away. It doesn't like visit though. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of those I second words left, just visit. So that's why not. But that's what I did. It didn't really help much. We're down to 6 words. Ambit, await, habit, merit, petite, and remit. So I couldn't think of any of these except remit. Await. So that's an AIT I was looking for. It was await. Habit, I didn't think of. Merit, I didn't think of. Merit and remit are anagrams. And so that's why they're tied for first, is getting merit or remit gives you the other one, admit. So I mean, I didn't do a bad guess with remit. It just was definitely a 1 in 6 that I won. All right. So it would have gone satin and then merit or remit. So like a 3 or a 4. If I did topic here, it would still have merit and remit left. So it could do worse. Tails. It's going to go retie, doubling up that E. And retie gets you refit or remit. So 3 or 4. Steel might be different because of those yellows. Still 2 yellows, but it's going to go tighter. It's going to repeat the T instead of the E. And from tighter, we're still at merit or refit or remit. So it could get remit in 3, but more likely it's getting it in 4. We've got adieu. We're going to go relit, which is very similar to refit and remit. So it could get in 3 or 4. We've got audio. With that I, it's going to go relit as well. And that gets us refit, remit. Okay. So same thing. We're going to do stare, which a lot of people like to start with. So from stare, we're going to go timer with those letters. And from timer, it's only remit. Wow. Oh, it's an anagram of timer as well. I didn't realize that. In fact, it's just timer backwards. Okay. I can't believe I just realized that. So trace tries to get in 2. It does not. Guess beret, refit, relit, remit. This is a little trappy. And then finally place. Deist with just the E. And then something like merit and then remit. It could get it in 3 though, but unlikely. All right. Well, let's check with the official bot here. $76 skill. Yeah, I didn't make the best choices, but that's okay. Luck 48, steps 4. How many start with fluid today? 120 people start with fluid. Interesting. Must be a popular starting word-ish. I mean, 120 isn't that popular, but it's more than usual for my wheel words. Strip, train, stain, brain, merit. I think I'm not the only one who did tonic, it looks like. But it's on below. It's on the bottom of the list. Statin is what it would do. Brain, merit, grain. Yeah, that AIN is probably much better than trying the IC ending. But I always get that temptation when I have I fourth to be like, is it one of those I words or whatever? Maybe not the best instinct. Who knows? Visit it really didn't like. It really didn't like visit. Yeah, the other bot didn't like it either. Most people in this, the 2 people in this situation did stare and remit. So one of them got it right away. Stare would have been a good guess for sure. Better than visit. Uster is what it wants, which I think the other bot wanted too. And then remit. It would have guessed merit or admit or remit or ambit. So yeah, it agrees ambit is on the list because the list comes from this bot. All right. It gets it in 4. Place, deter, rebut, remit. I don't think deter is what this went. It went deist. Okay. We've got 0.2% starting with remit. 98.5%. So we are under that 99%. So it's the trap. It's refit, rebit, relit, reset, recit, reset. I didn't realize there was this many of them. These aren't on the answer list. Rebit, reset, and reset, I don't think. But yeah, that's what people are losing on is what's the middle letter. And if you don't know the word remit, you might as well just go through them. Unfortunately, if you're going in keyboard order, M is last and you're going to lose. All right. Well, how'd you do? And that is it for Wordle. If you would like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.